Raw, unapologetic, no filter. Savaged10.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome to the show. Welcome everyone to Savaged10. Yeah, I'm ecstatic today. We got a good one today for the show, don't we, Tom?
Yeah. You need to pull that down a little bit. You're just too excited.
Very sarcastic.
I am.
He's trying to tell everybody to pull my demeanor up a little bit. But anyway, guys, today we're going to talk about on Savaged10 what's going on this past week in less than 10 minutes, folks. So we got a lot to cover in 10 minutes. Now 9 minutes because it's almost a minute later. Anyway, so what do you think of what's going on in the world this week, Tom?
Well, I'm totally supporting bombing Iran. I'm totally behind that. See, I grew up when that happened. I mean, I remember when that I remember when the Ayatollah Khomeini, I remember when they took over and chased the Shah of Iran out of town. And I remember when he took over the embassy, kidnapped all those people, blindfolded them, had them as hostages. I remember all that. I remember Carter going in and trying to rescue him, and that was a total flop. That didn't work. And then Reagan became president, and Reagan sent like a small squad of F-16 fighter jets to buzz Khomeini's tower or his office, and they released the hostages after that. But I remember that.
That's right.
He was evil, and I'm glad he's gone. All right, next subject.
I'm glad he's gone too. So we actually put a piece up here for you guys, which we're gonna have like a little bit of fun, you know, with the Ayatollah of rock and rolla. Remember that thing, right? Yeah. But I want to change it from the Ayatollah of rock and rolla to the Ayatollah of these little like cartoon characters. Does anybody remember them? I remember them. They're actually funny. The little what the fuck are they called? You know what I'm going to talk about here. It's oh god, what the hell is it? It's the
I'll know it when I see it.
The Teletubbies. There we go.
Teletubbies.
Here is Donald Trump and the Prime Minister of Israel in their little plane bombing Iran, guys. You're going to love this.
Oh, yeah.
Look, BB, there.
That's great. That is great.
I love that. It's getting so many views. I want to say thank you to Panses that put that out there on X. Check him out. He's a great guy. He's out of Canada, by the way, and he loves doing these like little memes and everything. I wish I see some more of that come out there a little bit, but that was great. Yeah,
I'd be surprised. I bet you there's a bunch out there, but they're censoring them.
So the Iran-U.S.-Israel war escalation. Everybody thinks that we're going to war with Iran. I don't think we are. I think we just kind of like, you know, cut the head off the snake a little bit. Right. I mean, hey, that's the difference between warfare and escalation. We
people say
de-escalated it. Yeah.
They say, well, you know, why a war with Iran? But we have been at war with Iran since 1979.
Yeah.
You know, but the majority of the people weren't alive then. They don't know what's going on. They have no clue. Look at Google pictures of Tehran. Google pictures of Tehran from the early 70s. And look at the pictures in the 80s when the Ayatollah took over.
Yeah,
man, the change, the contrast is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm for it. I'm done.
On to other news this week. Other conflicts. The U.S. military is conducting its first land operations against drug cartels in Ecuador.
Get them.
I'd say get them. Yeah. Get them. And if that's not enough, we can look at the global impact where NATO air defenses shut down a ballistic missile fired from Iran towards Turkish airspace.
Oh, that just happened today, I think, didn't it? Or
It happened. Well, it happened earlier this past week in the middle of the week. Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot going on this week with the conflict with Ecuador, Iran. Iran getting upset with Donald Trump, so they're now picking on Turkish airspace. I mean, but this conflict can trigger the stock market. It can in certain channels.
And it's going to make the gasoline prices go up because it always does. Why? I don't know. But there's other countries involved with this, and they're not getting the word out. Like Saudi Arabia. There's these other Middle Eastern countries that are backing this coalition between the United States and Israel.
Yeah. Now, the Trump administration, President Trump, is defending his Iran policy amid winding conflict because he's facing some controversy and some backlash from certain conservatives in the base. Where these conservatives are, I don't know, folks. I mean, I think maybe they're getting a little, confused with rhino Republicans. They're not conservatives. They're rhinos. They're rhinos. And we all know that the big rhino himself there, Dan Crenshaw, bye-bye. He's no longer. You got,
You're out of here.
You're out of here. As long as the fake ghetto hood rat there, Jasmine Crockett, no longer in office anymore.
You're out of here.
Out of here.
You heard about her complaining about they cheated. The Republicans cheated in this election, and it's like, you ran against Democrats. You didn't run against Republicans.
While also Kristi Noem testifying before the House, refusing to retract her domestic terrorism comments regarding Americans killed by immigration agents. You see that? Yeah, she was testifying before the House on that because there's apparently saying that the ICE agents are killing people. They're killing.
Another question she was asked is, are you going to approve ICE agents being at the polling stations?
Right.
And the one guy that's blasting her about that, and he goes, I don't think you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. And she goes, well, are you telling me you're going to have illegals voting then, Senator? I mean, she threw it right back in his face. I personally, if they're going to put ICE, sure, put them there. I don't care. If it stops illegal people from voting, put them there. At least have a presence of them there. I don't care. If you're a citizen, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then towards the economy, U.S. whiskey, for all the whiskey lovers out there, U.S. whiskey exports to Canada have dropped nearly 70% following the tariff disputes.
Who cares? It's Canada.
Man, from Canada.
Well, we'll make up what they don't sell to Canada. Won't we, Tibbs? I'm yelling at Tibbs.
Got to make up something, for God's sakes. Got to make up something. And then on to other news with entertainment. Tom Holman are reported to have married in secret. Zendaya and Tom Holman, right?
Now, that's that kid that played Spider-Man, right?
No, he married a woman, for God's sakes. What are you talking?
No, that's the kid that played Spider-Man. Isn't that Tom Holman?
Zendaya is in entertainment, and Tom Holman is the porter czar. What the hell is wrong with you? You're crazy.
This had been a Truth Productions media episode. Thank you for listening.